will start off with boxing. And
Yes.
JC, please tell us what happened with
Okay, simulan
this
natin sa
last minute
undercard.
replacement.
Si Jonas Sultan is back after almost 2 years of inactivity. He fought against a last minute replacement, si Sharon Carter. Hindi Sharon Carter, who he knocked out in the 7th round sa laban nila. If people don't remember, si Jonas Sultan has fought his countrymen in back in 2017. Kinalaban niya na rin yung nasa main event na si Casimero, where he won against him, and he also lost against champ sa super flyweight. I forget the name. Jerwin and Kahas. So yeah, hindi push over tong si Jonas Sultan, and right now nasa bantamweight division na rin siya. Let's see where his path leads to. Kung magre-rematch ba sila ni Casimero, if people even want to see that, or magpipave siya ng sarili niyang way into title contention sa bantamweight din.
The bantamweight division has been very, very interesting. Like the way it's playing out, there are so many characters, there are so many people vying for their position. It's one of those really sought after divisions right now in boxing. People are more into the characters or the fighters, kung sino ba talaga yung medyo interesting yung story, who's gonna trash talk who is going to create drama, who is going to create something that will catch people's attention. Ang ganda ng performance niya, the way he systematically destroyed Carter.
Yes.
And the way that he delivered his punches, I mean, for me, Jonah's performance was more noteworthy, and hopefully a lot of people, will get to watch even on the replays. You just please check out the videos. There's a lot going on around in Facebook and on YouTube, probably on other social media platforms. But please, ang ganda ng performance niya. Even if Carter was a replacement na opponent, he still did his best. Maganda yung showing nilang dalawa. I mean, uneventful but still noteworthy because of the antics and the politics and the story and the drama. We got Casimero versus Rigondeaux. JC, we've been talking about this fight. Give me your thoughts.
Goodness, parehong fighters were not able to pull off their game plans. Like I've been mentioning to everyone, tama yung hinala ko na Rigondeaux was looking to finish the fight via points. Hindi siya makikipag-engage talaga, which he barely did during the whole 12 rounds. Sabi nga nila, takbo lang daw siya ng takbo. Well, in fact, he was moving in angles. Pero nakita natin na si Casimero, while he was trying to follow his game plan, which was to try to KO Rigondeaux, hindi niya naman makat yung angles na yun, which is a huge miss on his part. Kasi nga, most, if not all, our boxers hindi ganun kagaling when it comes to cutting angles sa mga kalaban nila. No?
Coach Lester, napanood mo ba to? Napanood mo ba tong boxing match?
Hindi masyado
Hindi. Mabuti na lang hindi mo pinanood kasi may inis ka lang. May inis ka lang, mabubuisit ka lang.
Highlights at 30 seconds.
Pwede mo siyang it definitely wasn't a fan favorite. I mean, from a fan perspective, it was uneventful. Okay, it was uneventful. It gives you it was very reminiscent of so many fighters that just went around the ring and ran away. From a technical perspective kasi, it was I'll just echo what JC said. It was something that you should expect from a Rigondeaux fight.
Yeah.
Coming to this bout, he cut weight, he went into another division. He's not really young anymore. So
40.
you have to expect something like this from a fighter who's a journeyman, who's doing his best to make a payday. But you cannot discount the fact that if Rigondeaux kept running, it's because he was able to run. If you look at the flip side, syempre, Casimero has his own faults. Number one, sinabi ni JC, he wasn't able to cut the angles of the ring. If you are an offensively or aggressive fighter, you should know how to cut the ring. Kasi if you know how to cut the ring, then you wouldn't be able to allow Rigondeaux to slip and slide like that. Sobrang ganda ng footwork. This is a true testament to the footwork of Rigondeaux, in which yun yung kulang ni Casimero. Diba? If there's one thing that we can learn from this fight is that it exposed so many lapses on Casimero's game. Hopefully, they go back to the drawing board and they rewatch this film so that they can really provide an actual assessment on where is Casimero now in terms of technical proficiency and what he can do in order to improve. Kasi he wants to fight Donaire and then he wants to fight Inoue. Those are more technically sound fighters. You
Yes.
cannot get away with your, I mean, the aggression, the aggressiveness is there, which is good. However, these are ring tacticians. They're gonna
Yes.
outsmart you. They're going to outbox you, and then they're gonna use their technical proficiency over you.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi pwedeng puro wild punches and then hopefully one connects, di ba?
Mm.
Yun yung medyo yun naging story ni ano eh. This is a good preview of what Casimero will be, Casimero's performance in terms of fighting someone or boxers who are really good at boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So mahirap na gusto mo makipagsabayan sa pero the moment they start slipping away or the moment they start utilizing their footwork, wala kang ibang adjustment na gagawin,
There was
'di
no
ba?
plan B.
Casimero is still
Mm.
young, he can definitely improve. So dapat lang talaga they go back to this and see what they can do. Kasi for example, you go sa Donaire or an Inoue,
Ako.
not only are they good at footwork, not only are they good at boxing, but they also have knockout power. And if you watch it, I encourage everyone to watch it again. Sobrang daming instances where ang daming counter left hooks ni Rigondeaux or ang dami niyang
Oo.
counter left na straights na pumapasok sa mukha ni Casimero. He needs to get more he needs to
Yes.
be more focused in training. He needs better sparring partners. Shout out to Rico Robles, our friend Rico Robles, for
Yes.
pointing out so many good things. I mean, Rico has been a boxing fan and is a heavy practitioner and who's someone who can actually fight. So when I saw his comments and his points, I mean, these are definitely valid points that they can take into consideration. So